Ma'am, please check your audio. Your voice is not audible, ma'am. Please start, ma'am. Please, ma'am. Please start, ma'am.
Yeah, I hope I am audible now.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You're audible, ma'am. Ma'am, you are audible, and I request, ma'am, please start the session.
Well, once again, a very good evening to our esteemed keynote speaker, Sir Suryakant Sarma, and my dear colleagues from the department and from the School of Economics, Commerce, Management, and from the faculty of other departments of Martin Luther Christian University. And I also would like to extend my greetings and my welcome to the faculty from other colleges and universities in the city and outside of the city, and also the students from the University of Martin Luther, and also from other colleges and university in and outside of the state, and the research scholars as well. And a warm greeting to each one of you who have joined us this evening for the webinar on financial, personnel, and wealth creation through a mutual fund. And I am Dr. Kezia Gangmai, the host for this webinar. And on behalf of the Department of Economics, School of Economics, Commerce, and Management of Martin Luther Christian University, and also on behalf of the Association of Mutual Fund in India, would like to thank each one of you for your invaluable presence and attendance. And I extend a warm welcome to each one of you again. And a special gratitude to our sir, who has agreed to deliver a speech for the benefits of our student in the midst of all the busy and the tight schedules. Thank you, sir, for your for sparing your valuable time and for the acceptance of delivering a keynote. And so this evening, once again, I am honored to welcome all the participants, and I am also honored to host the webinar. And this webinar was all a part of is a part of all a larger effort by the Department of Economics of Martin Luther Christian University, and also the effort of the Association of Mutual Fund in India to make preparations for the students, to make preparation for the students, particularly for the greater challenges that lie ahead, and to and to nurture them and construct a foundation for the future by providing exposures to financial literacy through this webinar, by the enriching lecture which will be delivered to us by our resource person, Sir Surya Kant. And without much further ado, I would like to read out the program schedule again. And Dr. Kezia Gangmai and I will be the host for this webinar. And in a while, the inaugural speech will be delivered to us by Mem Pragya Tamang, the Assistant Professor of the Department of Economics. And we will have an introduction of our keynote speaker, which will be delivered to us by our busy student by the name Larisabeth DCR. And after which there will be a speech by the keynote speaker, Sir Sri Suryakant Sarma can take his time. And there will be an interactive session, a question and answer session for about 10 minutes, where the floor would be open, to post your queries and your questions. And then after which, the vote of thanks will be delivered to us by our student Zudibia Langsting. So without much further ado, I would like to call upon Mem Pragya Tamang for the inaugural speech.
Hello and good evening, everyone. Respected keynote speaker, Mr. Suryakant Sharma, esteemed convener, Dr. Kezia Gangmai, and I also respected Tausif Ahmed, respected faculty members, scholars, and dear participants. I am Pragya Tamang, working as an assistant professor at Martin Luther Christian University. I'm excited to welcome you to our national webinar on personal financial planning and wealth creation through mutual funds, organized by the Department of Economics at Martin Luther Christian University in collaboration with the Association of Mutual Funds in India. Understanding personal finance and the role of mutual funds is more important than ever. It is kind of very crucial to make informed investment choices in a world where financial challenges are very common, and mutual funds provide a very valuable way to invest while spreading risk and maximizing potential returns. This webinar is specially designed to enhance financial education among students, faculty, and researchers, helping to build a community of financially literate individuals. Our initiative aligns with the NEP 2020, which emphasizes the need for financial literacy in education. We hope this session inspires students and all the participants to become responsible citizens who are well equipped to handle their finances as they enter the workforce. We are fortunate to have Mr. Suryakant Sharma with us today. His extensive experience in the financial sector will guide us through the practical aspects of mutual funds and their role in wealth creation. I also want to extend my heartfelt thanks to AMFI for their individual support in making this webinar possible. Thank you all for joining us today, and your presence shows your commitment to learning about personal finance. So I encourage you to ask questions and engage in the discussion as well, and make the most of this opportunity. Thank you. So I'd like to call upon Larissa to take the lead. So thank you all.
Larisabeth, okay, you may take your time.
Uh, okay, so am I audible?
Yes, yes, you're audible.
Okay. Good
Yes, you're
evening,
audible.
everyone. Good evening, everyone, and to our speaker, Shri Suryakant Sharma. I'm delighted to present our speaker credentials. So, Shri Sharma is a postgraduate in commerce and law with specialization in corporate laws. He is also chartered associate of Indian Institute of Banking and Finance. Shri Sharma has over 35 years experience in banking and finance and securities market and had initially served in a leading financial institution, thereafter in Department of Financial Services, Ministry of Finance, Government of India, and finally in SEBI. Shri Sharma joined Securities and Exchange Board of India in 2003 and served in SEBI for more than 16 years in different departments of SEBI. Lastly, in addition to other assignments in SEBI, he was in charge of Office of Investor Awareness and Education in SEBI's Northeast region for more than 5 years. And in this period, more than 15,000 financial literacy and investor awareness programs were conducted, and he himself had addressed as guest speaker in more than 600 IAPs. Shri Sharma was also a member of a working group of NCERT for developing vocational courses on mutual funds for students of 11 and 12 classes. Shri Sharma is also a recipient of Excellent Award from a leading trade body for promoting mutual funds in India. Shri Sharma is also a mentor of a few NGOs working for financial literacy and investor awareness in the country. After superannuation from SEBI in 2019, he has joined Association of Mutual in India and Apex body of mutual fund in India as senior consultant for spreading financial literacy and investor awareness across country among citizens. Since May 2019, Shri Sharma has interacted with lakhs of investors and potential investors, students through more than 1,000 investors awareness online and on-ground programs across country in reputed government organizations, research institution, leading educational and professional institutions, corporate startups, women-centric NGOs, and others. So that is all. Thank you.
Thank you, Larry, for the introduction of our key speaker, Sir Suryakant. And now I would like to give the time for Sir Surya. So Sir Surya, you may take your time.
Good afternoon to all of you. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are audible.
Thank you very much. Honestly, I am very happy that all young faculty members have taken initiative in organizing this program, and very plainly speaking, my program is focused on youngsters, young faculty members, because you are the future of India. If you shine, our country will shine. If you grow, our country will grow. If you make your life comfortable, our country citizens' life will be comfortable. For the responsibility on your shoulders. That is why I keep telling in my sessions that Pragya ma'am and all other young faculty members, you are very lucky that you are young. Please mind it what I am saying. You are very lucky that you are young because you have got 30, 40 years in your life. And you can make your life shine like anything. You have got bright future. And our country is going to be far, far better than what it is today. But it will be better only with your efforts, with your sincerity, with your awareness. Individual well-being will be a factor, but the overall well-being of all citizens of the country will also be possible only people like you work hard for this. 2-3 things I wish to mention about my session in the beginning before I start my session. This session is from Association of Mutual Funds in India, which is an apex body of mutual funds in India. But Pragya ma'am, this is not a marketing event or a promotional event of mutual funds. I want to make it clear to all of you. It's purely an investor awareness program, which includes financial literacy, some aspect of financial literacy also. And why we are doing such program, Larissa Vet ma'am? Have you ever thought why we are troubling you, why we are connecting with you for such programs? Because we feel that time has now come that you should also think about management of your money. That is very, very important. And unfortunately, my dear young friends, my generation and earlier generations, though had desire to have more money in their life, but were not serious enough to manage their money, whatever they have. That is why it is very relevant nowadays that you should think about managing your personal money which you have. And one thing I just want to, Larissa Vet ma'am, if she is there, how we get money? What are the main source of money for all of us? Can you elaborate, Larissa Vet ma'am? Are you there?
Larissa, are you there?
Okay, you can answer. Who is on? Can you answer? From which source we get money? Ma'am, whatever we do, we get money from that. You are in the university as faculty members. You are getting salary for the university because you are working as a faculty member there. So whatever we work, for that work we get money. Your students, of course, might not be getting money because they are not working for the present, but they are also going to work very soon down the line after 2-3 years. They will also start earning money. May they be going for job, may they be going for business, or may they be going for profession. So there will be a prime source of money for the students, and there is a prime source of money for the all young faculty members and all faculty members of not only of the university but also of other outside institutions who have joined. So there is a source of money for all of us. That is called prime source of money. And that money comes through whatever we do. If we are in job, we get salary. If you are in business, we get profit. If you are in a profession, we get professional fees. So there is a source of money for all of us. And Pragya ma'am, what do we do with the money which we have, which we get from whatever we do? In your case, salary. What do we do with the salary? A majority of our salary goes into taking care of our regular expenses. Majority of our salary, sometimes 50%, sometimes 80%, but a good chunk of your salary goes into taking care of our our income. But one thing you will appreciate that we have a different DNA as compared to citizens of other countries, particularly Europe and America. And what is that, my dear friends? Whatever we are earning, maybe earning 10,000 or maybe earning 1 lakhs or 10 lakhs. Every Indian sincerely try not to spend all the money. They sincerely try to take away maximum money out of their salary. And the money which we don't spend out of our salary is normally called savings. And we should be proud of it that Indians are still one of the best savers in the world. We have been savers for generations together because saving has come in our blood now, in our DNA. So we are all savers. And Why we save? A question that definitely may arise in your mind, Pragya ma'am. Why we save? What is the need of saving? Because we feel strongly that by saving today, we will be taking care of our major milestones in our life in future. And every individual has to go for major milestone in their life. That is why I keep telling in your sessions, please try to save as much as you can. But three things I wish to emphasize here with regard to saving. The first thing is, please start saving right from the first month when you start earning. Don't be casual in the first 4 years, which we were honestly speaking, and that was a blunder on our part. Start saving right from the first month when you start earning. And program M, you have already been earning, and this is October month. From November onwards, you should make a promise with yourself that I will religiously save some amount every month. That promise you have to make with yourself. Secondly, be regular in saving. Every month you have to save. It should not be a casual approach that I saved this month, then forward for next 3-4 months. Again, I started saving. This is a casual approach. Casual approach will not work here, please. You have to be very, very religiously reaffirmed yourself that I will save every month, come what may. Of course, the amount of saving might differ because the situation will keep changing from month to month. The third request I want to make is, please keep increasing your saving with the increase in your income. And Pragya ma'am, you are getting increment from your university every year. You are getting some allowances in between. So salary keep increasing every year. Of course, so is the inflation. But still you should try to increase your saving as much as you can. And a thumb rule is there if you can follow it. You should keep increasing your saving every year by 10%. Suppose this year you are saving 5,000 rupees. In the second year, it should be 5,500. And in the third year, it should be 6,100. Incremental increase in saving, not one-time increase. Incremental increase in saving every year. And why we save? Because we know that we will be needing huge money in our life for our major milestone in our life. That is why we save today. But one thing we committed blunder, Pragya ma'am, which I feel you people should not do. And I'm talking about my generation. And what we did, we saved. Of course, we tried to save the amount, and we did really save some money. Of course, the situation was different at that time. And there was mostly single earner in the family. Family was large. Lot of social obligations were also there. But what we did, after saving, we kept the money at home. That was a blunder. I want to tell all of you, never keep your saving at home. Please keep deploying your saving into one or other product. And the process of deploying your saving into one or other product, Pragya ma'am, it is called investment. So saving is the first step, investment is the second step. And you have to invest. Naturally, the question comes to your mind, what is the purpose of investment? What is the object of investment? The object of investment is very simple and distinct, Pragya ma'am. And that is, my money which I have saved and invested should also start earning money for me. That's the only purpose of investment. That my money should also start earning money for me. And Pragya ma'am, in my life, a day didn't come, really honestly speaking, I admit it. But in your life, a day will definite, not only yours, you're all young faculty members. A day will, and including your students, a day will come in your life when your investment will start earning more money for you than your regular salary. I again repeat, a day will come in your life when your investment will start earning more money for you than your regular salary. But Pragya ma'am, it is not going to happen in a day, 1 year or 2 years. it will take minimum 15 to 20 years. That is why in investment, have patience. Keep your money, let your money grow. Let your money grow, and it will, but it will take time. Don't go for the fast track, making money by investing in some unregulated products or some products which are very, very, very risky for you. So investment has got purpose. And that purpose is very simple, that I should have money when I need it. But we also saved, but we also couldn't get much money out of our investment. What was the reason? When I thought about it after 30, 40 years, when I was not in a position to save much, and the importance of investment has gone from my life, I think in my generation, there was a different mindset. And that mindset was a hurdle for all of us for making good money on investment. And what was the mindset, Pragya ma'am? Our mindset was very clear. Yes, we wanted to make money out of investment. Yes, we had wished to make more money for us. But one thing was clear in our mind. That was wrong but clear, very deeply rooted. What was that? We should not take any risk in investment. That was a mindset of most of the middle class, salary class person. We should not take a risk in the investment. And that was a blunder on my part. Why? Because I want to tell you very, very clearly, my dear friends, that in investment, in most of the investment, risk is there. Except some governmental, 2-3 governmental schemes are there, which I will mention. I will also mention if I get time. In most of the investment, risk element is inherent. Risk is there in investment. So please don't keep the risk factor under carpet. Please understand the risk. Please appreciate that risk is there. And if you appreciate that risk is there, then naturally the one question will come your mind: how I can manage my money? How I can manage my risk in investment? Yes, my dear friends, you can manage your risk in investment by practicing a 2-word formula in your life. That is very simple. And that is think and understand. First, you have to think what is risk, understand it, appreciate it. Then take risk as per your risk appetite. Because every individual has got different risk appetite, my dear friends. Every individual has got different risk appetite. Why? Because of 3 factors. Number 1, our age is different. Number 2, our income is different. And number 3 and last one, our family obligations are different. So my risk appetite is different, Pragya ma'am is different, lesser bed gem is different, Mr. Ashish Gupta is different. Every individual has got risk appetite. And mostly your risk is directly connected to your age. Those who are young have got high risk appetite. But that luxury, Pragya ma'am, I don't have now. I've already crossed 60. That is why I keep telling in my session, you are very lucky because you can take risk, and by taking risk, you can make more money on your investments. Because the basic fund of investment is more risk, more reward. If you take high risk, there is a brighter possibility of getting higher return on your investment. But brighter possibility only. I am not giving you any guarantee. Please mind it, what I am saying. If you take risk, there is a brighter possibility of getting higher return. So I keep encouraging youngsters like you, please do take risk. But before taking any risk, understand the product where you are investing and see very clearly whether the risk of the product broadly matches with my risk appetite. If it broadly matches, then I should think of investing in that product. If it is not, forget about that product, whatever good it might be. because you have to invest in the product strictly as per your risk appetite. And your risk appetite, I again repeat, is not a constant factor. It will keep changing with the age. When you are young, you have got high risk. When you are 40, your risk appetite has become lower. When you cross 50, your risk appetite has become much lower. And when you cross 60, your risk appetite had literally been zero. That is why I keep telling you, please take risk as per your risk appetite. Now, the question arises, what is the purpose of investment I have just mentioned? Now, question arises, how I can ensure that I will have money for my milestones when that will be happening in my life? How I can ensure? What efforts I should take to ensure that I will have money for my milestones in our life? And you will appreciate every individual has got many milestones in her life. Normally, I am talking about the normal middle class, salary class person. What are the major milestones in our life, Pragya ma'am? Have you ever thought of it? I just repeat it for your sake. The number one, and milestone simply means where we'll be needing huge money. Number one is marriage, for which we will needing huge money. Number second, purchase or construction of the house for the family. Again, you will need huge money. Number third, for going on vacation. Number fourth, on higher education of children. Number fifth, on marriage of children. And last one is leading retirement life. I presume, Pragya ma'am, your university is a private university where there is no pension facility. So how you will survive after retirement? You may laugh at me. Sir, I am very, very young. What you talk of me about the retirement at this age? Yes, you are right. You are very young. But they will naturally come your life after 30 years, 40 years. It's a life is a journey. So after 30 years, when you get retired, from where you will have money for your retirement life. That is why I keep telling to youngsters, particularly you and all youngsters, please start developing retirement corpus right from today. Because you will be needing huge retirement corpus. So how I can ensure that we will have money when I will be needing money? There is a plan which we can develop, and that is called financial plan. And financial plan is nothing, Pragya ma'am, but you are just jotting down, your financial plans, right from marriage to retirement plan. Jot it down on the paper in the first column. Again, then in the second column, you jot it down when these milestones are likely to happen in your life. 2 year, 3 year, 5 year, 10 year, 30 year, and last one is retirement life, 30 years. Just jot it down. And third column is, now start putting the money which you will be needing for each milestone. Suppose somebody say that I will need 5 lakhs for marriage, put it 5 lakhs for marriage. But Pragya ma'am, it will not be 5 lakhs. Today you are presuming that it will be 5 lakhs after 2 years for marriage. But because of inflation, it will be 5.50 lakhs. Prices of item, goods and services will keep increasing every year. So always factor in inflation while calculating your estimated cost for each milestone. Two major milestones I want to tell all of you. And I need your attention for the next 3, 4, 5 minutes. A good MBA degree from a regular institute, reputed management institute in India, Pragya ma'am, today costs around 20 lakhs. Am I right? Around 20 lakhs. A good MBA degree from a reputed institute costs around 20 lakhs. But Pragya ma'am, after 25 years, when your children will go for higher education and will be going for a good MBA degree from a reputed institute, you might have not have thought of it. The MBA degree, which is costing around 20 lakhs today, will cost not less than 2 crore rupees after 25 years because of inflation. Mind it. Because your children are not going today for MBA degree. They will be going for after 25 years. So per child, education, higher education cost will be not less than 2 crore rupees. That too in India. If you want to send them abroad, it may be even more than 3 to 4 crore. From where that money will come? Like one more milestone I have to tell you. Suppose your age is 30 today, and you say that you are managing your monthly expenses, yeah, normal middle class, salary class I am talking about. You are managing your monthly expenses with 30,000 today. But Pragya ma'am, after 30 years, when you will be, you have just retired, the same standard of living, you will need not less than 2 lakh rupees per month for your household expenses, which you are managing with 30,000 today. 2 lakh rupees per month, which literally means 25 lakhs per year. And one negative factor will be at that time is that you have retired. You will not be getting credit of the salary which you used to get from your university. From where you will get 2 lakh per 2 lakhs rupees per month, or rather 25 lakhs in the first year of retirement. Yes, you can have that money, but for that you will have to develop your retirement plan. You have to develop your retirement corpus. And please mind it, you will need to develop a huge retirement corpus. I just give a thumb rule of the retirement corpus, what level of retirement corpus you should have. And the rule is, you should have retirement corpus of not less than 20 times of your annual expenses in the first year of retirement. I again repeat, you should have retirement corpus of not less than 20 times of your annual expenses in the first year of retirement. And first year of retirement expenses, we have just calculated around 25 lakhs. Multiplied by 20, it becomes 5 crore rupees. Now, program ma'am, I want you to be scary. You just sing 4 crore for higher education of children, 5 crore for retirement life, other milestones are there. Not less than 10 to 12 crore rupees for a normal middle class, salary class person. For your milestone only. From where you will get it? From where you will get it? You will have to work hard for that. Right from today, please become sincere now. And to students, I want to tell them very clearly, please become very serious once you start earning. Right from the first month, you should start saving as much as you can, and then making your saving invested into one or other good products for earning better returns. And the chart which you have just prepared, it is called financial plan. And financial plan is nothing but you have uh, uh, identified your milestones and the requirement of money for each milestone. And once you have your financial plan in place, a psychological hammering will keep happening on you every day, every year. I have to get that money after that much of time. I have to get money for that purpose after that much of time. So because you have defined your financial goals, that is why I keep telling in my session, please do develop your financial goals. And developing a financial goal is not a rocket science. It's damn easy thing. You can develop. You are all educated. As I've just mentioned, you can develop your financial plan, and you must do it, because psychologists say that those who have defined their financial goals will work hard, because the goals are very clear before them. If you want to lead a comfortable life, if you want to give a good education to your children, if you want to lead a comfortable life after retirement, you have to work hard for on your finances. That is why the importance of financial planning. And one more thing I want to mention about investment is power of compounding. Power of compounding is one of the eighth wonder of the world. Very, very, very important in investment philosophy. And those who practice power of compounding in investment philosophy, I know it is not easy, it is relatively tough. But if you practice power of compounding in your investment philosophy, I can assure you, after 15-20 years, you will have huge money in your hands or with you. That is why power of compounding is eighth wonder of the world. And how it works in investment? You have to make a promise with yourself, Pragya ma'am, not with others. You have to make a promise with yourself that whenever I will get return on my investment, and definitely when you invest, you will get return. Return might be 500 rupees or 5,000 or for that matter 5 lakhs rupees. That return I will never consume or use for my expenses or for my other needs. What I will do, I will keep reinvesting that return for another term. And that I will keep doing not once, not twice, every time when I get return in the during the last 10-15, during the next 10-15 years. That is why I again repeating here, power of compounding is one of the strongest tool of doubling your money or making more money out of your money. But it is not easy, because making promises, Pragya ma'am, is very easy. Every new year on 1st January, we make a lot of promises with ourselves. This year I will do this thing. This year I will do that thing. This year I will not do that thing. But by the end of January, most of the promises gone. Not that level of promises I want from you. I want firm commitment for you that I will never consume or use my return on investment for my personal expenses or for my needs. I will keep reinvesting it. And if you do it down the line after 15-20 years, you can't even imagine how much money you will have in your hands. So please do religiously follow power of compounding. Now, lastly, I want to tell you where to invest, because Pragya ma'am interest is more on just tell me the product where we need to invest. Those who are already earning have this inclination. Tell us some products where we can invest. But for students, they may not be interested at this stage because they are not earning. But what I am telling now is equally important for them as well, as is important for Pragya ma'am and all young faculty members. The first category of investment products where we can invest, Pragya ma'am, it is governmental small saving schemes. Government has announced some good scheme for the middle class, salary class person. And I personally feel that you should seriously thinking of investing around 20 to 25% of your total investment in governmental small saving scheme. The first scheme, which I feel is a relatively better one, is Public Provident Fund Account, PPF. And Pragya ma'am and Larissa Bet, if you have not opened a PPF account yet, you have missed something. I want to request all young faculty members here, please do open a PPF account with any of the bank or post offices. It's a government scheme and the tenure of the scheme is 15 years. The minimum amount you can deposit every year in this scheme is 1,000 rupees, but it makes no sense. The maximum amount you can invest in this scheme is 1.50 lakhs every year. 1.50 lakhs every year. After 15 years, you should not stop it. Pragya ma'am, there is a provision that even after 50 years, you can continue with the scheme by extending it for another period of 5 years. Then after 5 years, another period of 5 years. Then another period of 5 years, you can extend for 5 years. You keep on extending for 5 years after 15 years. I just give an example. Suppose you at the age of 30 started a PPF account and are depositing religiously 1.50 lakhs every year, and that too in the beginning of the financial year. The present rate of interest is 7.10%. After 15 years, you will have a corpus of 44 lakhs. This I have calculated on the basis of present rate of interest, that is 7.10%. %7.10%. 44 lakhs. But you keep extending this scheme for 5 years at the age of 45 years, again 5 years at the age of 50, and again for 5 years at the age of 55. At the age of 60, in this scheme, at the present rate of interest of 7.10%, you will have a corpus of 1 crore 72 lakhs. You can see the magic happening. In the first 50 years, it was only 44 crores. In the next 50 years, it became 1.72 crore. How? Power of compounding. You started getting return on investment every year you earn. Your interest for this year became principal for the next year. It was clubbed with the original principal. So PPF is a very good amount for all of us, and you should think of opening account. Those who have not yet opened, please do get the details of PPF account from the bank or post office websites, and then think of opening this account as early as you can, and you can continue it for the minimum 30 years. Next scheme, I don't have time, so I will just mention the name of the scheme. National Saving Certificate, NSC. You get the details from the websites of the post office. Then Kisan Vikas Patra. Kisan Vikas Patra. Then RBI bonds. RBI also keep issuing bond to the public, raising loans from the public. Then government securities. Government also keeps selling its security to the public. The present rate of interest is almost 8%. Then post office and banks have got a good number of savings schemes which you can also explore. All these are governmental schemes. There is a plus point, and that is no risk at all. Whatever government promises you, that will be given to you. When the scheme mature, whatever the maturity amount, that will be given to you by the government. So no risk. But then return are most reasonable. Return are most reasonable. If you want to earn high return on your investment, then you will need to go beyond governmental scheme as well. So second category where you can invest is real estate and property. We all know real estate is a proposition where you can invest. Real estate and property. Then gold, where you can invest. Gold has historically been an investment product for the middle class, salary class person for centuries together. And particularly female members of the family. Pragya ma'am might have observed in her family. Everywhere it is there. Female members of the family are passionate about the gold jewelry. Arey Baba, gold jewelry, no discussion at all. We should have as much gold jewelry as possible. And it is not today. For centuries together, it has been in our practice. So, but one thing I want to tell all of you, purchasing gold jewelry, Pragya ma'am, is a losing proposition. Please mind it. Why? Because suppose you purchase gold jewelry today of 10 lakh rupees. After 10 years, you say that now the new design has come, I have to change the gold jewelry, I want to need new jewelry. You go to the jeweler, ask him to replace the old jewelry with new jewelry. They will say, yes, ma'am, we will do, but we will deduct making charges of 25 to 40% even sometimes. So that is a net loss to you when you purchase new jewelry by replacing the old one. That is why I keep telling in my session, now the time has come that young people should think of investing in digital gold. Now their facilities there which were not available in our times. But now digital gold investment facilities available. Please explore those options and invest in digital gold only because the cost is very low. Then share market where you can invest. But my dear friends, one thing I want to tell all of you, share market is purely knowledge-based market. And those who don't have knowledge, Pragya ma'am, must not invest in the security market directly. But nowadays, unfortunately, the market is going up for last 3-4 years. Lakhs and lakhs of youngsters have started investing in share market without knowing the intricacies of the share market. That is very dangerous. I warn them. First, have knowledge of the market if you want to invest in directly invest in security market. Don't invest without knowledge, and don't invest. Never invest on the so-called advice of influencer or social media platform. They are all fraud. I am using very harsh word for them. They are all fraud. Never take their advice seriously. Because now SEBI has caught more than 15 financial influencers recently. They were preaching different thing and doing different thing. They were advising different things and they were doing literally contra things or opposite of it, and were making money. So what I want to tell you, never be serious on the advice of the so-called financial influencer. Take your own decisions. Make yourself knowledgeable first. Get knowledge of the market. Get knowledge of the particular share in which you want to invest or you want to purchase. And if you are satisfied, only then you invest. But if you don't have knowledge, but still have inclination to invest in security market and beyond, then there is a different category of product is available in the market that is called mutual funds. My dear friends, mutual fund is nothing but indirect way of investing. You are not directly investing, Pragya ma'am, but you are giving your money to some experts which are called fund managers. Naturally, you will ask me why I should give money to them. Because of 3 reasons. The number 1 reason is I don't have knowledge of the market, but they people have knowledge of the market. Number 2, I don't have time for managing my investment. And mind it, investment management is a serious business. It's not a casual thing that you do and if you don't do, it will be managed. No, you have to be all the time alert about your investments where you have made. So you don't have time for managing your investment. You have got full-time job. Then you have family to look after. Third one, you don't have experience of investment in market, but they people have got 25-30 year experience. So you are giving your money to them. That is indirect way of investing. You are not investing, but you are putting your money into the scheme, and mutual fund managers will invest your money as per contours of that scheme. They can't go beyond that contours of the purpose of the scheme. They will have to. They are bound to invest only as per terms and condition of the scheme. But within the scheme terms and condition, they are free to invest your money in one or other products. In mutual fund, you can invest as per your risk appetite. Schemes are available. If you have got very high risk appetite, one scheme is available for you. If you have got moderate risk appetite, another scheme is available for you. If you have risk appetite, the third scheme is available for you. So lot of schemes are available, and you should think of investing as per your risk appetite. Likewise, in mutual fund, you can invest your money as per your time horizon of investment. For how long you want to make your money invested. You might not be aware, Pragya ma'am, but there is a scheme in the mutual fund which is called overnight funds, where you can invest only for single night. invest today evening and withdraw tomorrow morning, you will get some return. Rather more than 4 to 4.5% return you can get. Then there is another scheme where you can invest for 1 week, 1 month, or even 3 months. That is called liquid fund. Very short period of investment. Then you have got third scheme where you can invest for 6 months to 1 year. Then fourth scheme, 1 year to 3 year. Then fifth scheme, 3 year to 5 year. And then seventh scheme, 10 year, 20 year, 30 year. So as per your time horizon of investment, as per your risk appetite, different schemes are available in the mutual fund. And how you can identify which scheme is suitable for you, there is a way out. And that is, I am mentioning the name of a website. Please note it down. The name of the website is Mutual Fund Sahi Hai. Mutual Fund Sahi Hai. This is the website where every information about the mutual fund investment is available. Right from A to Z. What is mutual fund, how it works, what is the fund manager, what is the mutual fund AMCs, what is the mutual fund schemes, different schemes, how mutual fund schemes are managed, what is the risk inherent in different schemes. So all these things are available, including very short video, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Please visit the website, not once, but for many times in the next 1 to 2 months. Understand the concept of mutual fund first. Be there for 1 hour daily for minimum 2 months next year. By that time, you will have better idea what the mutual fund is, how it works, how money is invested in mutual fund, how you can make money in mutual fund schemes. All these things are very elaborately and has been explained in a simplified form on this website. Another website name I want to mention here is MF Central, Mutual Fund Central. This is the second name, second website I'm mentioning. Both the websites are very good to make you understand the concept of mutual funds. So what I want to tell you, spend your time. It is your money. You have saved money after sacrificing a lot of things. Money is very precious for you. So please don't be casual in investment. Be serious. Before investing a single penny in any product, get full knowledge of the product. Get past track record of the scheme in mutual fund if you are investing in the existing scheme. The best way of investing in mutual fund for the middle class salary person, Pragya ma'am, that is called SIP, Systematic Investment Plan. And SIP is nothing but is just like a recurring account which you might have opened with a bank or post offices. Every month you are investing some amount. Every month. Minimum amount for Pragya ma'am, those who are already earning, is 500 rupees. You can start investment in SIP in any of the schemes. All schemes SIP can be opened. 500 rupees minimum for those who are earners. But for students, it is 100 rupees only. You can start SIP with 100 rupees out of your pocket money. Rather, I encourage students, please start SIP out of your pocket money of 100 rupees. Down the line, after 3-4 years, when you start earning, by that time, you will be mature investors. You will be knowing a lot of things about the investment, how investment works, how we get money in investment. So please start SIP in mutual fund. And I'm very happy to share with all of you 8 lakhs and lakhs of youngsters have already started SIP. Already started SIP. And not one SIP program, more than one SIP, 5, 6 SIPs. And all SIPs are targeted. That is target-oriented SIP. One SIP for purchase of house. Second SIP for going on vacation. Third SIP for higher education of children. Fourth SIP for fourth SIP for marriage of the children, and last SIP for your retirement life. So you can have more than one SIP. So what I want to tell you, please do develop your mindset first that I want to make good money out of the SIP. Then start SIP as early as you can and continue it with the SIP as long as you can. Because longer it will be, higher will be the accumulation you have in your hands. I just give you an example. Suppose a person whose age is only 20 years and he start an SIP of 500 rupees only 500 rupees. And he is investing 500 rupees every month. And for the investment in SIP, you need not go somewhere else. Everything is available online now. You can start SIP online itself after completing eKYC if you are the first time investor in mutual fund or for that matter security market. So 500 rupees SIP you started and continued with 40 years. 40 years you continued invested 500 rupees. After 40 years, Pragya ma'am, I am presuming return of only 12%, whereas the mutual share market has given return of not less than 15% during last 35 years. So after 35 years, 40 years, you will have a corpus of not less than 48 lakhs. That too through SIP of 500 rupees only. But there is a more wiser option available for all of you. And you must exercise that option as well. And what is that? You are increasing your SIP every year. You started with 500 rupees every month. But after 1 year, you increase it to 550. That is 10% increase in your SIP. Third year, again, you increase 10% amount of SIP. That is 10% of 550. That becomes 610 SIP in the third year. So every year, you are increasing your SIP. After 40 years, from the flat SIP, Pragya ma'am, you had a corpus of around 47 lakhs. But if you keep increasing your SIP every year, your corpus will be 1 crore 92 lakhs. You see the magic. You see the magic how it works. So what I want to tell you, please seriously think of starting SIP. More than that, more than one, if possible, better it is. Keep your SIPs target oriented. Don't be casual in investing. Keep target. What for you are investing? What is your target? What is the time period of target? That is all these things are very important. So SIP is a magic for middle class, salary class person. And I know you might have read in newspaper, Pragya ma'am, 25,000 crores of rupees are coming through SIP in mutual funds. And who have been investing? People like you and me. 95% of the SIP collection come from the retail investor, that is middle class, salary class person. So if you are there, you should think of starting an SIP. I again repeat the name of the website, Mutual Fund Sahi Hai and MF Central. Lastly, I want to tell two things only, my dear friends. Prosperity is your right. Pragya ma'am, we have got right to be prosper. But my definition of prosperity is not to be a Mukesh Ambani or Adani or some big industrialist. No, that is not. My definition of prosperity is very simple. I should have money for my needs. I should have money for my comfort. I should have money for my family comfort. I should have money for giving best education to my children. I should have money for giving a good life to my children, and I should have money for my retirement life. That is my prosperity. But my dear friends, it is your right. Every individual had to be prosper. That is your right. But unfortunately, Pragya ma'am, we think that whatever we get in life is because of luck only. That is why we much depend on luck. But my dear friends, I have a contra view. Prosperity, Pragya ma'am, not is your luck. It is your effort. Please make efforts. Please make efforts for your prosperity. Please start saving right from the day you start earning. Please please start investing your saving into the best investment products where you get the very high, very good and return. So it is your effort. It is not your luck. Mind it. You can be prosper provided you are aware, you are alert about the management of your money. Don't be casual about your management of your money. Be very serious, very focused for making your money. So please mind it. Prosperity is your right. It is not our luck. It is your effort only. And Pragya ma'am, if you are not prosper after 25 years, don't repent. Start working today. Otherwise, you will simply repent after 25 years if you don't have good money in your hands. But today you have time to start working on it. So please do it. And lastly, there may be one or two participants who might think wrong thinking, but you might think that they are from poor families. I want to tell them, birth in a poor family is not a curse at all, my dear friends. Birth in a poor family is not a curse at all, but living as poor and die as poor is a curse, Pragya ma'am. So I wish all you all the best and be prosper in your life. But again, I repeat, it is not automatic. You have to work hard for your prosperity. And why we should not work hard? We should work hard for our prosperity. And I hope you will. Thank you very much. God bless you all.
Thank you, sir, for sharing such an insightful financial knowledge, wisdom, and thoughts to our students, to our faculty, and the research scholars. Thank you. And all this indeed have and will have the power to cause a ripple of change. Thank you, sir, once again. And now, and then indeed it was a very indeed a very enriching, warm, a very fruitful speech, and now we will move towards a brief yet a very important, significant session of the webinar. That is a question and answer session. Answer some of the questions, maybe to the maximum 6-7 questions will be put forth to you. So kindly, I hope you will be able to address some of these questions.
Definitely. Sir? Yes, sir. I welcome all the participants to please ask the questions. Just raise your hand. We will unmute you. You can ask the question directly. Please ask the questions.
And so just to begin with, let me ask the first question.
Yeah.
So can you maybe give an elaboration on the job opportunities for our students, like on the financial services sector, like SEBI, LIC, NIC, and the mutual fund?
Yes. You are very good question from your side, and you are a true teacher. I feel you are a true teacher because you are very concerned about your students. I want to tell, please note down one website name. NISM, National Institute for Securities Market, NISM. This institute has been promoted by SEBI. And the purpose of promoting this institute is just to upskill the capabilities of young minds. So I will request all your students, rather I will request all faculty members also, kindly visit the website of NISM. NISM has developed lot of online capsulized courses, very short courses. And for appearing examination for those courses, material have also been developed by NISM, and everything is online. Everything is online. So I will request all of you, please do visit the website, identify the courses, and start doing the courses one by one. And my dear friends, I want to tell you, since Pragya ma'am has told us, there are lakhs and lakhs of job opportunities for the in the security market, right from SEBI to NSE to BSE to mutual funds to foreign institutional investors to credit rating agencies to depositories. Lakhs of jobs are available and will be available, keep increasing every year. But for all those jobs, because security market is a specialized domain, for all those jobs, you have to upskill yourself. Normal MBA degree, normal graduation or postgraduate degree is not going to help you. You have to upskill yourself, and that you can do by visiting the website of NISM, identifying the courses, doing that courses one by one.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much for addressing my query, and thank you. And I would like to open the floor to the rest of the participants who would like to put forth their queries.
Please come forward and ask the questions. Okay, I'm surprised that there are no questions. Then I think, Pragya ma'am, we should close the session.
So I think some few questions here. Some of my students have sent me. So how do we identify fraud schemes?
That is, again, it will take time, my dear friend. Actually, we all want shortcut. Very honestly, what people say in my session, after my session, sir, just give us tips of one or two good scheme. That is not my job.
Okay, sir.
I have mentioned, please visit the website of mutual fund Sahi and MF Central and read the material available there. Not once, but twice or thrice if you don't understand it. It is in a very simple language. More you read, more you will understand, more you will have confidence about the scheme which is better for you. So please do it.
Okay.
Please do it. I don't have any short answer or short tenure for your answer. My answer is very simple. Make yourself knowledgeable. Start gaining knowledge into the security market, including mutual fund. And if you do, over a period of time, you will be in a better position to select the best scheme for you.
And so, and then another question: Can students start off SIP scheme, SIP, which you have mentioned?
100%, 100%. Rather, there is a special dispensation for students. They can start SIP in a good equity fund of even 100 rupees per month. Only 100 rupees out of their pocket money. And once they start earning, they can increase the amount from 100 to 500, or they can start another SIP. Okay. So for students, there is a special dispensation. They can start the SIP of even 100 rupees. But for those who are already earning, like Pragya ma'am, the minimum amount of SIP is 500 rupees.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you. And if there is no further questions on the part of the participants, we shall move ahead with the next item. And now I would like to call upon our student, Zudivia, to propose the vote of thanks. Zudi, are you here?
Yes, Miss.
Okay.
As we come to the end of this insightful and enriching webinar on personal financial planning and wealth creation through mutual fund, I am honored to deliver the vote of thanks on behalf of Department of Economics, SECM of Martin Luther Christian University. First and foremost, I would like to express a heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed keynote speaker, Shri Sharakan Sharma, Senior Consultant, AMFI, and a former DGM at SCB. Your expertise and insight into personal financial planning and mutual fund have enlightened us all. We deeply appreciate your time and valuable contribution. I would also like to thank HOD Dr. Kezia Kangmei for graciously hosting this event and deliver the warm welcome speech that set a positive tone for this session. And our thanks also goes to Ma'am Pragya Tamang for the inspiring inaugural speech. And I also want to extend my sincere thanks to Larisabeth Dixia for the excellent introductions of our keynote speaker. And we are incredibly grateful to all the participants, that is students of Martin Luther, as well as students from different colleges and university within and outside Meghalaya, research scholar, non-teaching staff, then teaching faculties from different college and university within and outside Meghalaya, and officially the associations of mutual funds of India who have joined us today. Your active participations and engagement have made these sessions very successful and meaningful. And once again, thank you all for attending and making this event success. We look forward to our future collaborations on more such insight events. Have a great evening ahead. Thank you.
On my behalf and on behalf of AMFI, I am thankful to all of you, particularly young faculty members like Dr. Kejian, Pragya ma'am, Larisbeth, because you are really true teachers, and you can guide your students so that they can be a better investor when they start earning. So thank you very much for organizing this program at your university, and we are planning to come to Meghalaya. When we visit Meghalaya, we will be very happy to do a very big physical program also at your university, and we will meet also to all of you. Thank you very much. God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, once again. And we will look forward to some other engagement as well in future.
Sure.